Hey, what's up, my guy? Go follow the Zarik channel.
Can all see this? Oh, there it is. I don't know what that is. What? What is this? What the hell? Oh, these are cool. Oh, I like these. Can I like save? Set wallpaper. Yes. Error. Your desktop wallpaper cannot be changed due to an administrator. What the hell? Can I like download these somewhere then? These are pretty cool. Oh man, this is like, so I see, okay, so I've been wondering how they made this game into like a console game, and this is how. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. How do I actually, okay, I'm gonna play the game now. Should I do the side stories first? I don't know how this works. Game loud, Zarik quiet. How about now? Da 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 da. Because I put it pretty low. Same. All right, let's see. Oh, hang on. I did change this. Okay, how about now? How do I sound? That's better. Okay. New game. Please enter your name. My name is Zarik. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. There's a cat hair on my thing. There you go. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. This is in the trailer, the Zarik channel trailer. I did it better. I did it better back then. I'm gonna do it again. Whatever. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe. Oh, I'm talking now. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Zarik. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. we quash the sweet together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Zarik, have you decided on a club to join yet? Thinking about the literature club, actually. A club? Strip club. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Typical male behavior. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Fuck yeah. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Not really. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Then trust me, bitch. You ever think about that? Monica, I understand. I understand why you had to do what you had to do. Anyway. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Yeah, if she was that carefree, she wouldn't be lecturing you. You know, because she, you know, wouldn't care. Anyway. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Just like me. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. Not before I know it, whatever. Present tense. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Of the strip variety. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Does she work there? Before, I don't know if y'all saw it, but no, I think it happened before stream, but it said all characters in this game are 18 or older or something like that. So it's okay to imagine Sayori at a strip club, or Monica. Well, never mind. Only imagine Monica at a strip club. Only Monica. I guess I have no choice but to start. Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that? Can I, like, have Monica, like, perch closer to me? Or, like, perch on my shoulder? I don't think I'm... No, there's no way to do that. I'll just hold her. It's Monica. No, I'm not doing that. It's too much. Oh, knocked your table over. There we go. Alright, she's ready. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Fuck yeah. This is where all the nerds are. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. What a loser. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. My audio's low? Still? I think it says it's fine. Let's see. How's that? Now there's probably a lot of static. Oh well. Alright, you don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. More commercials. Yay! Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. I said that the same way the fish in Wind Waker did. I was proud of myself. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. It's good. Some static, but good. Oh, it sucks. I really need a new microphone. There's nothing I can do about it. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, look, if she's looking out for like resumes and shit for college, good for her. You know, whatever. It's guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. I'm impressed. Anyway. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? I don't even like cupcakes. I think I made that comment last time. Long enough. Yes, let's go. It's fine. I don't remember how far I got last time I streamed this. Man, I'm a little lightheaded after that. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for Monica. Anyway, I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, because I fucking hate stairs. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. And all of a sudden, I was in a room full of anime baddies. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. And there she is. I mean, no, nothing. Nothing. She's not Monica, you know. I love you, Monica. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't Monica. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Whatever. I always hated you. Ah, Zarik, what a nice surprise. Did I tell you my name yet? Well, I guess they said Sayori always says nice things about me, so I guess they know my name. Anyway. Welcome to the club. There she is. Alright, I'm going to stop playing with this. I'm wasting time, I know, I'm sorry. Actually, I don't like where my face is. I'm going to put it down here. Now we can see Monica better. See? See what I do for you? All words escape me in this situation. 3 anime baddies right in front of me. It's full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? Not your tits, bitch. I'm pretty sure I made that same exact fucking joke when I played this last year. Why am I so goddamn predictable? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. Humph. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Because she's so fucking short, I never saw her. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. That's what we all do. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Nah, bitch, I'm here now. I'm the smartest. Don't say things like that. Alright, for full disclosure, for anyone who ever actually watches me do this entire stream, I totally went for Yuri the first time. Hated Natsuki. And that's actually... The only person you can save is Natsuki, and because I didn't like her at all, she actually was saved. So, it's funny. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. I do know Monica. It's great to see you again, Zarik. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. See, Monica, I love you. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Zarik. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. Do I get to choose? I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. I'm sorry. They didn't give me a choice. They did not give me a choice. I'm sorry. You know who I would have picked. Ride or die. Right. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Oh, she has a little anime thing. Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Kawaii. Kawaii AF. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Very important. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Baka! I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Bitch, I might have. But not for you. No, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Only if it's chai. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. It won't work because I only have eyes for you, Monica. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I literally didn't have a choice. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Can I say because I heard Monica was here? Can I say that? Is that allowed? Stop acting like it's all about Monica. It's all about Monica. It literally is. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'm not, never said I was. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ahaha. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Actually, they didn't feel like making more than 4 characters. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Hi! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Zarik, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Anything fiction or science fiction. Like magic or science fiction. Yeah, that's me. Manga. I don't really read manga, honestly. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet, because she actually likes manga. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. It's unsanitary. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Okay, yeah. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I agree. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. It depends. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Yeah, fuck people. This is why I liked Yuri so much. But you know, I mean, no, I didn't. Nope. This is why I mistakenly went for Yuri the first time. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Alright, now you're just showing off. You don't mean that. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Nah, I read a horror book once. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Still fucked up from it. All 3 books. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. I'm with Natsuki on that, honestly. I don't know why I'm playing this game. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Why I never? Oh, excuse me. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Wait a second. I'm not cute. Oh, you're adorable, Natsuki. Natsuki, you write your own poems? No, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I don't care about any of this, honestly. I only care about Monica. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Have I actually had any choices yet? I don't think I have. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. And thus begins the basis for this game, writing poems. I guess it's the same for Yuri. It's really not even writing poems, it's just picking random words that you would put in a poem. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Yeah, okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zarik? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never even said that I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Look at me, disappointing 4 anime bitches at once. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Zarik, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Biggest mistake he ever fucking makes. No, it's not. I'm sorry. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Zarik, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Zarik, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Whew. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. All 4 of which just manifested on the street right in front of me for some fucking reason. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need more time. Wait, I'll just need to make the most... where did I get time from? Whatever. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yeah, sure. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Did I not click it? Oh, okay, it did. Alright, here we go. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright, so the first time I did this... Oh, let me move this. First time I did this, I actually had a guide up, and I only picked things that Yuri would like. You can't even see... Okay, there we go. This time I'm just going to do my favorite words and see what happens. Comfort. I guess. Playground, lucky, question, nightgown, grief, amazing, jumpy, hop, eternity, giggle. Amazing. Oh shit. Looks like I'm going for Sayori this time. Determination, bunny, promise, destiny, variance, lollipop. Disoriented, awesome. I guess I have to go with games. Alright. Sugar, tenacious, forgive, cheer, sing, meager. Electricity, crimson socks, cage. Tenacious. Infinite. Oh shit. Vertigo. Oh fuck. I'm all over the place. Ooh, I do like the word fickle. Ooh, hahaha. A little secret word for Sayori. Anyway, intellectual. Damn it. I mean, yay. I don't really know who I'm going for, let's be real. Laugh. You have to laugh. Silly. After image. That's interesting. This really is an anime type game. Waterfall. I do like that Pokemon move. Go with summer. No, happiness. That's important. Said that in the last stream. Sensation. I like that. What the hell? Oh. Did I get an achievement? I'm assuming I got an achievement. I don't know. It keeps sending me notifications. Philosophy. That's a good one. Ooh, shiny Pokemon. I'm gonna go with philosophy. Inferno. Love that song. Damn it. I want a good mix, you know? I don't want to just always go for Yuri every time. But at the same time, out of those three, because those are the only three options, I promise, it's the only reason why, I do like Yuri the best still. Let's be real. I don't like these. I really don't like any of these. I'm gonna go with cheeks. Gotta clap them cheeks. Oh, Doki Doki. Shout out to, Chica. That sure is a reference. I'm with Doki Doki. I don't even know what that fucking means. Contamination. Oh, imagination. It's important. Okay, we're getting close. Let's do... vivacious. Let's go with vacation. Adventure, flee, email, bliss, parfait, fireworks, sticky, insight, twirl, broken. Adventure. Strawberries. I fucking love strawberries. Fucking love strawberry ice cream. Passion. You gotta be passionate. Alright. What are the results? Hi again, Zarik. Hello, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Zarik. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. I'm coming here to hang out with 4 bad bitches. I don't know why you even question it, motherfucker. Who wouldn't do this? But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, is that a threat? Oh, God, it is a threat. Oh, I gotta move my face so you can see Monica. Right. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. MMM. She must like Eminem. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Yeah, technically she is. She's not wrong. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Sit down, bitch. Don't worry, guys. Zarik always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Actually, put that in the highlights. I'm gonna put that in the trailer. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Yeah, damn right I'm dependable. Ladies. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh, really? How come? You and Zarik can become good friends too. No, we're gonna become good friends, alright. Yeah, anyway, Sayori... What? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought some... Wait, brought you something today... Wait, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Fucking nailed it. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so goddamn cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Guess I'll go home. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I can say something literature by myself. Well, that's a weird sentence. I don't like it. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. I don't think that's how tummies work. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Goddamn. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Get your pixelated ass. Step back. Render properly. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Ugh, got me. My bad. I thought it was. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Then why the fuck did I join a club? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? How can she get mad at me for sleeping if she's doing the same thing? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I don't see it. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would even notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. It looks like fish scales or something. It's weird. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Damn. That's kind of a low blow. I feel bad now. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Sensually. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Is it actually going to happen? Oh, it's this picture. I remember this. Ehehe. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Jesus Christ. Oh. I need to get rid of sound alerts. What is that called? Is it sound alerts? Yeah, it is sound alerts. It scares the shit out of me every time. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Aren't you? Ah. I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. I'll take your buttons off, alright. Why is this one so hard to close? Yeah, that's kind of the point. I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Damn, bitch, your titty's too big. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. I guess my huge anime titties got bigger, Zarik. If you ever buttoned it, you'd have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Yay! Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Damn, she's kind of bad. But it's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more, because the artists don't feel like drawing her a second time with her blazer buttoned up. Phew. That's so much better. Did anything change? I don't think it did. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone, stop flirting. It's Monica time. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?" Yay! Zarik, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can really see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay. I hate when I click and it takes forever. There's only one choice. Who should I show my poem to first? Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. I am putting in effort, Monica. Don't you get weird on me. Hi, Zarik. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. She is always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahahaha. Don't worry, Zarik. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Monica immediately throws up. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Only impress Monica. Ahaha. Ahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. Oh, I already fucked up. Anyway, hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? I can't do this. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Whew. She's talking about me, and she's talking about how she can see through this camera right now, and she's looking at me. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I don't like how fucking on the nose that was. God damn. Looking right fucking at me. Jesus Christ. She knows that she's trapped, and out here we have infinite choices and all that shit. Ugh. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? It was me. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Jesus, this is... Ugh. She realized that she's in a fucking dating simulator is what happened. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. I forgot she did this. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? I'm just going to go in order. Sayori! ... Oh my goodness. This is so good, Zarik. Oh, I forgot that she got the most words, and so she was like it the most. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Well, I said writer wrong. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ah ha ha ha. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Oh, Yuri's. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Zarik poem. I like that. It's a Zarik story. And that makes it feel extra special. I I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Get my poem away from your titties. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Zarik. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright. Let's see if hers already starts some foreshadowing like Monica's did. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. The only part of that that could be seen as foreshadowing is if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. Like, if it wasn't for Zarik, the character, not me in real life, because she doesn't know about that yet, that she could sleep forever. She could, if it wasn't for Zarik, she could just die. That's the only part that could be, but I don't know if it actually is supposed to be. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you. It sounds just like you. Whatever. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. I had eggs for breakfast too. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I had a sandwich. Was it a breakfast sandwich, or, like, did you wait until lunch to eat? Let's go for Natsuki. ... Question mark. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Ugh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. I don't think there's anything really to foreshadow for Natsuki. Like, she doesn't have it as bad as the other ones. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Can I borrow a French fry? Continue. Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it. I really didn't, honestly. I like it. Stop fucking lying. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Lunch. I knew it. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, now for the baddie. Yeah. I mean, sorry, the second baddie. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. That was just awkward. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Yuri, I'm really bored of this conversation. Can we move on? Ugh. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Damn right, Yuri. Stop being a rude fucking cunt. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright. See if this one has any foreshadowing. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I don't think there's any foreshadowing in this one, honestly. If there is, good job to whoever wrote it, because you hit that shit very well. ... I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I was being dramatic, honestly, let's be real. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Hoo-hoo. What the fuck does that mean? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Zarik. Really? I must have totally missed the point. You fucking idiot. You doltist buffoon. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. I can't wait, because, like, eventually these poems start devolving into, like, the most unhinged shit. I'm so excited for that. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. What happens if I press auto? That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. I don't like Otto. Fuck Otto. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Thank God that conversation's over. God, that was boring as shit. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I'll glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. Huh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. That's cute. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Hey, what is this? Don't say that, man. I don't like that. Now, y'all suck. This bring back memories. Tell me Monika moved. This is bringing back memories of when y'all kept saying there's a shiny Zangoose in that one Pokemon stream. Stop gaslighting me. It's not going to work. Right, Monika? God, I just like pictured her to actually turn her head and look at me just now. Ugh. I need to stop playing this game. I do have a couple suggestions. Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Zarik did too. I actually did like it. So based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all, bitch, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. You can't go around giving people suggestions for shit and not accepting their feedback as well. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Oh, what's she about to say? What the fuck is she about to say? Ugh. Yikes, didn't know it was that kind of game. And Zarik likes my poem too, you know. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I think I like Natsuki's better than Yuri's. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? Ooh, the music cut off. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Zarik appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Fight, 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 fight. Rip each other's cardigans off! Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Say something about, like, how she has a padded bra or some shit. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Zarik started showing up. Fucking called it. Natsuki. Oh, what the hell happened to the words? I don't know what happened. Okay, wait, how did I do that? Oh, right trigger. Not right trigger. This is a mouse. Right click. All right, Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Everything involves Monica. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Zarik, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Zarik. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Zarik? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Why do I just keep staring at Yuri's boobs? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be... Why isn't Monica an option? I'm gonna go Sayori, fuck it. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Zarik? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. I'm not gonna... Oh, I had a joke for that. I can't say it. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up bitch she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Preach, Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Jesus, Monica. That one's... I don't like that. That's not a good one. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. If only the game would allow it. It's not my fault. It doesn't allow it. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Zarik, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. This isn't how I'm going to do it. Zarik, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Now, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Zarik, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? 5-way? It's my favorite number. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. Save. Oh, it's an autosave. I was like, I don't remember saving before. Why is there an autosave there? That was 45 minutes ago. That's random. Alright. What does this do? Yes. I just want to see how this exit. Yes. It's so interesting. Whatever. Goodbye.